This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This DC Channel Guns. Come listen to another gun video. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support and love. Appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. Appreciate all the support on this channel. Appreciate the people who've been with me through the good and the bad. I appreciate everyone that's getting on board over here. And the number one goal over here is to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. With that said, we're going to keep our foot on the gas, people. And, you know, we've been talking about a lot of things and stuff and everything, but we're seeing the pop-ups. We're seeing the spiderweb traps and stuff that you have, the grabbers all over the place just trying to infringe on your Second Amendment. And, you know, they're setting these long-term traps that I've always been talking about. And, you know, we've been going over these magazine cases and stuff all across the country, people. They're everywhere now. And, you know, there's a lot of terms for these magazines. You got states that saying large capacity magazine, high capacity magazines. You have people who you say, you know, they're standard capacity magazines. Whatever the case may be, you're having states that are passing laws on their magazines. Now, right now, we're seeing a lot of citizens in this country who are being dragged into court because guess what? They have the high capacity magazines that the state put forth a date or a ban of them. And so right now we have covered a situation where in California, there was a guy who they found high capacity magazine in his home after police did a search. And we having these cases pop up everywhere, people. And, you know, when it comes to these magazine laws and everything, you have a citizen in this country in New Jersey, different places, they're paying every month for storage of these high capacity magazines while these cases get dragged in court and, you know, trying to see, you know, they can overturn the laws and stuff that some of these states has passed, and it's costing citizens a whole lot of money. So we have another case where we have another citizen in Vermont. Now, this 37-year-old man in Vermont is in court right now. You know, the Vermont Supreme Court is hearing this case. This 37-year-old man they went into his home and they found two 30-round large capacity magazines. We can call them standard, whatever the term that you like. But they found these two magazines in this citizen home. And right now, they're trying to charge him with misdemeanor. Now, we're going to go over some of the laws in Vermont, the way they stand or whatever. We're going to just go over a few of them and everything. So we're going to check that out. This is Vermont large capacity ammunition law. Now, a person shall not manufacture, possess, transfer, offer for sale, purchase, or receive or import into the state a large capacity ammunition feeding device as used in this subsection. Import shall not include the transport back into the state of large capacity ammunition feeding devices by the same person who transported the device out of the state if the person possessed the device or before the effective date of this section. Now, a person who violates this section shall be imprisoned for not more than 1 year, fined not more than $500 or both. Now, the prohibition on possession of large capacity ammunition feeding devices established by the subsection of this section shall not apply to a large capacity ammunition feeding device lawfully possessed on or before the effective date of this section. The prohibition on possession, transfer, sale, purchase of large capacity ammunition feeding device established by subsection of the section shall not apply to large capacity ammunition feeding device lawfully possessed by a licensed dealer as defined in subdivision 4 or 19A4 of the title prior to April 11, 2018 or transferred by the dealer on or before October the 1st of 2018. So we went over the laws and everything in Vermont. You've seen some, you know, the penalties and charges and time that you can get and everything. Now, the problem is just like some of the other magazine cases. Now, in Vermont, the law took effect October of 2018. Now, Vermont pretty much banned large capacity magazines. Now, for your rifle, you can't have nothing over 10 rounds. And for handguns, you can't have nothing over 15 rounds. So right now, you have another citizen in court trying to weigh the option of, you know, did he buy this before the ban or after the ban? I'm talking about, so now they're trying to prove, once again, like the case in California, and I think the case in California, I think it was dropped. I think it was dropped against the citizen or whatever because the defense couldn't prove the prosecutor couldn't prove that, when did he bought it or whatever the case may be, unless they have some type of witness or something. So we have another case similar, but these are cases all over the place that have these magazine bans and stuff like that. But right now in Vermont, you have in states with the same argument, the one we seen in California, they're all over the place. And they're saying that, hey, the state has a right to protect the public. And this is what they're using. This is what they're using, infringing your Second Amendment all across this country now. Oh, the state has a right to protect the citizen and stuff like that. So they saying the reason for this ban is to pretty much to stop horrible things that has been happening in this country where somebody use the items and stuff to, to injure a lot of people, whatever. But, the problem is a lot of these bans that they're putting in place are pretty much infringing on law-abiding citizens. I'm talking about, there's some argument that, even though with this ban in Vermont, there's still other states that you can go get these magazines and stuff like that. I'm talking about, so you're pretty much, you're really not stopping nothing. I'm talking about, there's hundreds of millions of these magazines in this country. And, right now, the defense is saying that, this is unconstitutional and you're infringing on, the rights of this gun owner and everything. And, which is correct. I'm talking about right now you have Vermont Supreme Court basically trying to either balance that, is this, constitutional, unconstitutional. The state said it's constitution. They have a right. They said that the Constitution is not unlimited, so this is the argument they're using with the laws that they are placing in these states, because they're trying to say the Constitution is not unlimited. So we have this citizen who's getting dragged into court. It's costing them a whole lot of money, and the states have the same arguments. And now, so I don't know how far this case is going to go, whether they're going to drop it or whatever. But the defense said, hey, you have to prove that, that this person didn't buy it after the ban or whatever. So right now, these are some of the cases that has been brought to citizens in this country. And like I said before with that first case, I'm talking about if they don't have no proof that he bought it after or whatever the case may be, I'm talking about the case is going to get thrown out. I'm talking about because this is the trap that they're setting. This is the trap that they're setting in these states when it comes to these magazines. And see, the trap is to drag you in court, cost you money and everything. And then at the end of the day, they try to trip you up or catch you up for some other stuff, and on top of what they're trying to charge you with. But right now, I'm talking about you have the Vermont Supreme Court trying to weigh out the decision on this case. And, even though they know that you're infringing on the law-abiding citizen, they're claiming that, hey, well, these laws are pretty much to stop people from, doing harm to the public. But in actually facts, we have been saying after article that these laws is only infringing on the Second Amendment, only law-abiding citizens. You're not going after the people that you intended this law to go after. Because you keep dragging the same law, you keep dragging law-abiding citizens in court. You're not dragging the criminals and stuff that you claim that this law intend to go after. So I'm talking about people, this is a huge problem in this country right now. And when they set these little magazine laws, when they setting all these small little spider web effect traps, they're just waiting, just like a spider. When he's making his web or whatever in the corner, he wait for a bug to land on it. And soon it moves, he comes out. And that's what these lawmakers or politicians, that's what the gun grabbers, that's what the left, that's what they're doing. They're sitting back and waiting for you to get caught in their little trap. And then they expose you. Then they exploit you all over the media and everything. This is what they're doing. And with this case and the case in California, you have the same groups behind everything. You have Bloomberg and his groups pushing all these laws and everything. I'm talking about they're everywhere, people. So I just want to bring you some of that news and everything. You have to, this is what's going on. I'm talking about this is what's going on when it comes to magazines in this country and stuff. So just want to bring you that case or whatever. This is DC China Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.